Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to more Fated Grand Order 7th Interludes. Last time we did the Lancelots, both Berserker and Saber. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna do 100 Personas and Fuuma, Kotaro. And one other, I don't know who yet, probably Kid Gil. Because I need to do 3 more to get the next set of 10 Saint Quartz, so I'll probably do them 3. Just because they're all probably gonna be quick, so it, you know, it's convenient that way. Fly. Sorry, there's fly in my face. But yeah, that's what the freak, dude, go away. Hop right into Fuma's. It takes place in Shimausa. Makes sense. He's like the first one I've seen who's from like post part 1, whose interlude is in the map, if that makes sense. Maybe there's someone I'm forgetting, but he's the first one post Babylonia I've seen who's on the map. That's what we'll see. Okay, interesting. Piercing the heart with a blade. I get it, makes sense, you know, he appeared here, but again, I figured after part 1 this wouldn't happen anymore. I don't know why. Okay, hang on. I'm out of space though. I gotta you know, hopefully when Tiamat drops I get her so I can use up a lot of the embers and foes I have saved up, because I am out of space. I mean, I can always use mana prisms to buy more second archive space, but I'd rather not use my mana prisms on that personally. Yeah, give me one of them, one of those. What are those? And oh wait, let me switch over to this. There we go. Let me take her out. She doesn't need to be on here. Actually, wait. What do I have going on here? Hokusai. Okay, Hokusai. 4-star saber right there. Hokusai. Thank you. All right. Ikuze. Actually, you two swap. Oh. That's a different interlude screen. That was kind of cool, okay. Apparently I seldom cried as a child, though it was my drunken father who told me this. It's normal for a baby to cry for its mother. But apparently I spent my days looking up at the sky with my mouth agape. My father was a teacher. He taught others the basics of the shinobi, its philosophy and logic. Okay, but that wasn't enough. Not nearly enough. As long as one's memory is fresh, passing the teachings to oral instruction is the most accurate method. But as life goes on and one's memory begins to fade, that method becomes less reliable. Yeah. At that point, recording teachings in text is the best method, but its accuracy is then questioned. In order to perfect the ninjutsu that Fuuma created, oral instruction and a clear mental acuity, so one neither forgets nor is forgotten, are best. Oh, Danzo. I still really want her. So you're the 5th leader of the clan. I shake my head in denial. As long as the 4th leader still lives, I'm not the 5th leader. Incorrect. You'll soon be the 5th leader, and the shinobi techniques that I've been entrusted with must be passed along to you in order for you to become what you're destined to be. Everything. I shall teach you and pass down everything. Now please, give me your hand. And from then on until I grew to adulthood, I called her mother. Every time I called her that, she would tilt her head as if confused. But in my mind, anyone who teaches somebody something is to be considered a parent. That's why I thought I should call her mother. The age of the shinobi was coming to an end. The Hojo clan perished and the nation was being unified. The Fuuma clan was convinced that their end was near. The Fuumas, as ninjas at the least, would end here. Yes, that's what times have become. It's a shame for the Fuuma clan to perish, but there are still ways to survive. Even if it meant taking on the guise of a burglar or a thief in order to keep the Fuuma clan alive. But should that happen, what would happen to you? Do not worry yourself over that. I can no longer move anyway. For 5 generations I've been watching over the Fuuma. My operational period has long since passed, and I can no longer recall the faces of the previous leaders. The techniques of the shinobi, even throwing a shuriken, all gone from my memory. The only thing that remains within me is your face. That's why I ask that you do the role of my kaishaku, to behead me in one sweep. I am asking you personally to do this for me. And by doing so I can declare you to be my greatest accomplishment and masterpiece of the Fuuma clan. The strongest, the last, the best ninja. My memory's a bit hazy. There's no way I could remember everything in my past life. But what did I do right after that? Honor her wishes? Oh. Master, we have failed to summon Katodanzo. I guess post Shimausa we were trying to, well, one, summon her because she honestly did try to help us, despite the fact that she herself was, despite her thinking that she turned to our side, she in fact was still even then being manipulated, but she was still, she was still kind and she still helped us in the end. And I imagine we wanted to try and get her and Kotaro back together, mother and son. Man. Okay. According to our staff's analysis, it appears there was an error in the summoning path. This would be really awkward if I played this after having Donzo. Like, obviously I don't have her, but like, I get like it's set in a specific spot in the timeline, but no, I think it'd be funny. Just like, what do you mean? I already have Donzo. We don't understand the cause of the error. Yes, and that's why, Miss Ritsuka, you'll be heading over to the other Japan. Holmes? Based on what I heard about the dream you had, if an error occurred in summoning Katodanzo, its source likely lies in this dream of Japan. You'll need to settle the matter there. That woman you fought is the worst. I'm sure she has no intention of becoming a servant here. But that one planted some seeds and left them behind. Think of this as one of them sprouting. And it has, in turn, caused this error. Wait, I thought we couldn't go back. They're gonna explain the, precisely. And that's why you should head over there in its proper time. In that timeline, she's there. So go save her. And do you know which servant should accompany you? Oh, yeah. I'll go call him. Oh, Kotaro! Yes, do so. It's about time for him to settle matters. Wait. Are we... Isn't this changing history, though? Going to that proper age of that time? I see, then yes, it makes sense for me to accompany you. Not just as a servant, but as Fuuma Kotaro. I'll happily accompany you, my master. But first, I'll need to prepare. Prepare? Yes, with the spirit origin form, I'm a little concerned about my defenses. Nin. Okay. Spirit Origin released. Now I can fight with my full power. That was Ninpo. Foe. Now let's head out. To that time period. To the village of the Fuuma. Let's go. Let's go save your mommy. Your mama. The Fuuma flourished for 5 generations, and those who learned the Fuuma technique numbered well over 100. But in my opinion, the one who reached the Fuuma's true ideal was its 5th leader, and only him. He in whose veins runs the blood of an outsider, and the blood of the Oni made manifest through magecraft. His blood was mixed, and he himself had incredible latent ability. Naturally talented is perhaps the best way to describe him. That innate talent was what the First Lord Fuuma strove to have, to be a ninja exactly like him. But there was one thing that God did not grant him. It was the desire for praise. The drive to get to the top, even if it meant sabotaging others, just did not exist within him. Had he possessed such characteristic, no doubt he would have been quietly by the bedside of the general who unified the nation. As a result, the Fuuma clan was on the verge of extinction. Or rather, the Fuuma clan's goal had likely been accomplished the moment the fifth Fuuma Kotaro was born. The greatest shinobi who, though human, brought the power of the Oni with him. Perhaps that was the first leader's and Kashin Koji's aim. No, I am only a puppet. Such things are not my concern. I digress. Some memory or record of mine was just wiped. I had no purpose in living, no purpose in dying. Ah, so then why am I here? Why do I stay here? Why am I bound here? Even though there's something I need to do. Yes, we're detecting a strong magical energy response. Strong magical energy. Master. It'll be alright. I'm sure she won't try to hurt us too bad. I'm fine, Lady Mesh. No matter who she is or what she is, our objective is the same. And I must be the one to complete this task. Not as a servant or as an assassin, but as Fuuma Kotaro, 5th leader of the Fuuma clan. This is my burden to bear. Master, I'm so sorry for dragging you into this. Oh. Underlings are approaching. I'll eradicate them. Please stand watch, Master. Alright. Watch we shall. Oh. I wonder if she's gonna be featured on a banner anytime soon. Probably not. Well, maybe. It'd be nice if she was. Imagine him. Let me just check something here. Let's see. Donzo. Her next banner will be... won't be till New Year's. Damn. So good while away. Okay. Ah, well. You win some, you lose some. Right? Right, fellas? Oh, it was a good crit. Just wasn't quite enough. I don't blame her though. Yeah, had quite a lot of health. Alright. What's it gonna be? Okay, more boars and a dark warrior. Alright. Well, he's not long for this world, if I have anything to say about it. Let's target him first. Just get him out of the way. We obviously Noble Phantasm's AoE, but the follow-up to attacks will hit him and him alone. Oh, I'm cowering. You're very scary. How inconvenient. Nice, nice, nice. All stunned. I should have used her skills out. Oh, that no, that didn't crit. Well. We'll make it work. Oh, but that okay. Oh well, I won't complain. I'll take it, I guess. It makes no sense. Well. Alright, they should do the job quite well. There we go. Yeah, you're quite welcome, Castoria. You are quite welcome. I got plenty of Castoria users in my friend list already. I'm good. I only got like 3 slots left as well, or 2 slots. No, 2 or 3 slots. All right, Donzo, we've come to free your soul, I think, or something along those lines. Something like that. Free your soul, same thing as murder. But hey, don't sweat the details. I don't remember. I don't remember whether I beheaded her as she asked or not. I believe I would have been able to do it, but I regret that I could not. Both sentiments are there, giving me pain. So something went fucky with the timeline? I could never get used to being called mother. Whenever I was called that, something inside me squeaked, so I oiled it. Whatever was acting as your heart, maybe? I thought that over time, being addressed that way would become second nature to me. Mother, did I ever do anything to deserve that title? The only thing I did was continue to teach the techniques of the shinobi to each generation. Faster than yesterday, higher than yesterday, smarter than yesterday, stronger than yesterday. I was merely a being, a puppet meant to make him that way. Ever since my own operational period ended, that was what I decided. I have no right to be called a mother. No, you're wrong. It was fine, that was enough. We only had one objective, to complete the Fuuma clan. So please do not belittle that fact. You did everything in your power. And especially, whenever I perfected a technique, you always said to me, yes, excellent work, Lord Kotaro. Those words alone were the greatest reward for me. That was all that I needed. They held such strong sentiment. Even if it was as minute as a dewdrop, that was enough. No, I didn't need anything more. Had I been fulfilled, I wouldn't have become complete. Being hungry for the smallest of sentiment was enough. That's right. So please, do not try to satisfy my needs. Your very existence is what fulfills me. Such sentiment is usually unnecessary to a shinobi. Oh, but perhaps I'd already served my purpose. And now that I'm not needed anymore, I am merely junk. No! he probably feels very differently than that. Perhaps that's why I find something so simple so fulfilling. We're almost at the village of the Fuuma. This era was somewhat peaceful, but it was quite tumultuous for me personally. Our days were not calm, and our fates unclear. We fought, we killed, we pillaged. We fought, we were killed, we were pillaged. Despite our actions, we were all desperate to find our destiny. As we were searching for some shining place without light, we mindlessly practiced our techniques. Did you ever regret it? No, absolutely not. I never had a single ounce of regret. Alright, just like you, Master. I have never felt regret. We've taken a bit of a detour, it seems. Were she here, she'd be somewhere dark where no light could reach. She didn't like the sun because she always believed that it mocked and ridiculed her. Why? Exactly? Did she feel that way? Just wondering? But I never thought so. She was a beautiful combat doll, and she was the one person I opened up to. Master Kotaro, I'm getting an intense response. I've scanned the topography, and there seems to be a cave 500 meters ahead. She's likely there. Thank you. Then let's go, Master. Please don't make this hard on Estanzo. I did not like bright places. I hid that by saying it was because I was a shinobi. A lie that even children can see through. But I didn't want to be seen. I hated myself more than anyone else. But without that hatred, I would not be a shinobi. A shinobi first and foremost works from the heart. Without it, I would just be an inanimate object. Voices, I hear voices. Oh, human voices, don't come in here. Something dear to me is hidden here. Something special is sealed away. Is it Kotaro's grave? I must protect this place, or else I would no longer be Kato Danzo. Please stand back, I believe we've arrived. Go away. Please, I beg of you. She's not looking too good. Mother. Who? It doesn't matter. I need to protect this place. No, you do not. You must leave this grave to time now. A shinobi is destined to disappear like dust. But her lingering thoughts must have been used and manipulated by an abominable entity. Can you stop it? Of course, this is why I came along. Who are you? I will answer once I've destroyed you. Engaging. Damn. Not even gonna give your name? Not even gonna give, like, any semblance of a chance she might recognize you if you give your name? She's gonna... Okay. I mean, she might just think he's lying. Because for her, he's dead. So, I guess...
とても残念。話し合いはできそうにないわね。今のうちに準備を。静かに。いいわ、やります。
Actually, you know, whatever. That's fine.
スコーンはないみたい。ここで、まっすぐ。
Oh, Alice, you're so extra. I feel like this would be overkill, but fuck it. Fuki, dude. No, not really. Oh, I think at this point, though, with how messed up her body is, we're probably doing her a favor by killing her, right? Probably. We're probably doing her a favor, yeah. That's how I'm gonna choose to look at it anyway. To be fair, if I was a living puppet and I was that destroyed, had been alive for however long, I'd probably be like, just fucking end me. You know, like, you fucking, someone please, put me out of my misery. That's just me personally, though. Alright. Let us... From maybe break its break bar? We got a pretty decent chance, I think.
笑う月面こぼれ落ちて舞台は燃える共に消えてスマイリーフラットスナーク
Ooh, didn't even kill anyone. Okay. Unfortunate. That's fine though. Yeah, there she is, Donzo. I'm surprised she doesn't have a costume of her in her beat up state. I feel like that would go kind of crazy now. Maybe that's just me. Alright. I don't know if, you know, probably not gonna kill her. No, definitely not. I could have used fucking the arts up, arts effectiveness up. Like Astoria. Give that a little bit more of a oomph. But I will. Still good damage. Okay, she gave herself evade again. I'll just, you know, frick you. You're not doing anything. Alright. I should have looked. Oh, well, shit. Okay. I kind of assumed I'd have her arts card up. You know what? Just full Alice combo. Should maybe. Alright, well, we're gonna get Noble Phantasm. That's not ideal. I mean, there's zero chance of us losing, but still. Oh, there goes Castoria. And just a bikini-clad artist shows up. Like, what the hell? What the hell going on? Please? Okay. I don't know. I was like satisfying some OCD need to do one solid color when I should just thrown a buster in there. I'm pretty sure someone had a buster up that turn. Oh well. I just figured it would. Didn't need to, but I guess I was wrong. Ah, well. Yeah, die. Yeah, get out of here, ghost. All enemy signals have disappeared. Good work, mister. I'll make preparations for your return. Please wait. No. There's one thing that needs to be done. Let's keep going, master. Alright, whatever you say, man. You need to kill her for good? Ooh. I am the 5th leader, Fuuma Kotaro. That name. Oh, are you really the 5th leader? Do you remember me? No. But Fuuma is here. It's right here. This must be the grave. Our grave. The Fuuma clans. Those who were left to die in the elements. Those who've gone missing. Those who were abandoned. Or those who simply died. It's the unknown and unmarked grave of us as ninja. Your task was to protect this place and to raise the next generation. Yes, that's why I must raise the next Fuuma. That is my duty, the purpose of my existence. There's no need for that anymore. Kato Danzo, in the name of the 5th leader, I hereby relieve you of your duty. I refuse. There is no proof that you're the 5th leader. His face, his voice, and even his scent, all gone from my memories. The truth I no longer have. Then touch me, Kato Danzo. This flesh of mine has been shaped by the Fuuma. Should you touch me, you'll understand. Fuuma. Fuuma Kotaro. My... there. Coveted, completed form. And the final swing of a sword. If you're truly the real Fuuma Kotaro... You know what's disturbing about this? Is we couldn't summon her. So I feel like it implies... she... was still alive in modern day, right? Am I right in thinking that? And that until we went back and she got relieved of her duties, and she was allowed to die. She, in some way, even if it was like just her head left, was alive for all that time. That feels pretty fucked up. Then the final swing of a sword. If you are truly the real Fuuma Kotaro, you know what to do. Of course. Kaishaku, assisting you by beheading. I, Fuuma Kotaro, shall see this task be carried out. I will see to it that the Fuuma line ends here, that this is the end of the shinobi's journey. Because that is our conviction. Yes, precisely. Even though I cannot see, I can tell. The Fuuma, I have most definitely reached the end. I'm glad, even with all my memories gone, I'm glad to be able to see this conclusion. Thank you, 5th one. No, the Fuuma should be thanking you. Mother, please have a pleasant journey. Mother. That word brings back memories. Master, I know this may be pointless, but would you mind if I dig a grave? Want me to help? Thank you, Master, but actually I want to do this on my own. Alright, we'll leave you be. Or sit there and watch. Either or. No grave marker. No posthumous name. Just numerous unnamed shinobi. But at the same time, that is something to be proud of. That's what it means to be one of us. We do not strive to be celebrated. We take pride in our anonymity. I'm sure my grave is somewhere here too. Marked not as Fuuma Kotaro, but as an unnamed shinobi. And now Kato Danzo has finally joined us. one of the few who knew the First Leader's techniques. She completed educating and raising the 5th leader, and she understood that her duties were fulfilled. I'm satisfied. Yes, what a wonderful ending. I was able to include her to be one of us as just another ninja. But just one last thing. What's up, buddy? At the very end, I unthinkingly called her mother. Are you concerned that might affect her summoning? Is she gonna be there when we get back? Is she gonna be here already? Good work, Master, and I have some news, yeah? With the correction of the singularity that you were just in, a new spirit origin was added to our list. It is... Katodanzo? Yes. Kotaro, your mommy's here. Oh. Oof. Nice to meet you. You must be the 5th Fuuma Kotaro. That's right, you must be Katodanzo. Yes. Perhaps because my spirit origin was damaged. I have no memories of my past other than my battle data. Damn, yeah, it's tough. I do recall that I had something to do with the First Lord Fuuma, but... I see. If we return to the village of the Fuuma, we should be able to find your grave. Though we are in a completely different time period. I am the 5th leader. Yes, it appears that I was most active as a shinobi long before you were born. Oh, man. That's still so sad, man. They couldn't let her have... Oh. That is what Da Vinci has told me. So this is the first time we've spoken. Oh, no, it's not. But you don't know that. Well, I'm relieved. So the Fuuma really did fulfill their dream. After all, you, a perfect shinobi, did indeed come to be. That was all thanks to your help. Everything that you did, even the fact that I stand here today, all of it is thanks to you. Is something wrong? I forgot to properly introduce myself. It's a pleasure to meet you, Katodanzo. My name is Fuuma Kotaro, the 5th leader of the Fuuma clan. At least he took it well. You know, I don't particularly care about him as a character all that much, but I think even despite that, that might be one of my favorite interludes I've seen so far. I didn't comment much, but that legitimately kind of gave me like a pang in the heart at the end there when she didn't know him. I really liked that. It sucks, it's sad, but I liked that a lot. I honestly did. Man. Like, don't get me wrong, like, Gareth and Paris both had really good interludes. I imagine a lot of these Lost Belt servants will have good interludes too. But so far, that's pretty up there. Yeah, I'm holding off on Kama's interlude because I know she has a second one that actually unlocks after LB6. So I want to do both of hers like in one episode. So I'm holding off on hers. Anyway, it's gonna be in the same video, but I'm gonna record it probably tomorrow instead, but I'm gonna lump them in one video. I'm gonna do 100 Personas next. Probably followed by, like I said, either Kid Gil or maybe Media. One of them. I'm not sure who yet, but one of them. But anywho, I guess I'll see you guys just in a second, even though for me it'll be tomorrow, but yeah. Anyway, see you in a moment. Alright, I'm back, picking up from where we just did Fuma's interlude, which again, despite it being relatively short, I thought was actually really fucking good. Because it tied in with him and Donzo's thing in Shimusa, or not just Shimusa, but in general. But you know what I mean. So I thought it was really enjoyable. But anyway, like I said last time, or before, gonna do 100 Personas next, and then afterwards either Kid Gil or Media. I'm not sure which. One of them. But yeah, 100 Personas looking for something. What is she looking for, huh? What you looking for? 100p? Something interesting, mayhaps? Something... Oh, actually, no, I don't even want to use this party. I want to use this party. Let me get Satanta in. And... Who else? Ibuki Doji. 5-star Saber. Ibuki, okay. And yeah, Ibuki, Baza, and Draco are all on their way to 30 Saint Quartz. Baza's about halfway there from where she started. Actually, I think she started at 1,060,000. I think that's what the starting is on the first from Bond 10 to 11. So not quite. Yeah, I mean, you tell even by the diamond, it's not quite half, but almost halfway. Draco's at like 890. Yeah. KOA and Ibuki's still like a full million. Yeah, pretty much. But I'm gonna keep all three in just because, big value. They should. I'm hoping that at the very least, Bazit and Draco will hit their bond ups during Lilim Harlot, because I want to try and get Tiamat, and now you're probably thinking, oh, Ibuki is only like 98k or whatever, 100k behind Draco. Why do you think she won't hit it? Because Draco's gonna have the 50% bond up during Lilim Harlot, and Bazit has the big gap. I don't know if Ibuki will be able to hit it. She might have a 20% bond boost, maybe. I'd have to double check. But I don't think so. Well, no, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I actually really don't. She might. I'd have to look, but anyway, that's beside the point. For now, we are going to go in with this, and yeah, I might quit going on about stuff not about this interlude. 100% is looking for something. Again, what's she looking for? Excuse me, master. May I have a word with you? Ooh. Yeah, welcome, Masako. Why'd you call me that? No, never mind. Okay. As we are a conglomerate, our existence is unique. Even though though you are contracted with multiple servants, things involving us are sure to still bewilder you. And calling us by name is probably one of them. We are fine with whatever name you choose to differentiate us. Good, I guess.
Hello, 100 Personas. What a surprise to see you in Senpai's room. I just brought over some tea.
Would you like to join us? No, if Master is busy, that's fine. No, you what do you need? So shy.
Please excuse us.
Wait, did something happen?
Yes, please wait.
If you leave now, I'll not be able to enjoy tea time because I'll be so curious. Yeah, I'm sure that's what she wants to hear, Mash.
If you have something on your mind, please don't hesitate to mention it.
Oh, is this something you can say? You cannot say because I'm around? If so, I can leave.
No, actually, we wanted to ask Master a favor.
A favor?
Yes, we need the assistance of someone familiar with the layout of Chaldea, and who knows where people in it can be found. Which is to say, we will probably need Mash's help too. If you don't mind, we'd like you to listen to Mash. Of course. If there's anything you do, happy to help. So what is this favor? Well, to put it simply, we would like you to help us find somebody. Find somebody?
If you're looking for a staff member or servant, we can just use the PA system to ask them to come here.
We considered that approach, but if she could answer such a call, we would have found her a long time ago.
Okay.
Actually, ever since we were summoned, we've been looking for her in our spare time. We did not go as far as to make an announcement, but we did shout out her name.
Peek inside rooms and check all the hallways. Who are you looking for? But since we still haven't come across her.
She either doesn't want to answer the call, or she simply can't. That was our conclusion. That's why we need to search for her. I see.
This is starting to sound like a case that needs to be solved. Yeah, I guess.
So who's this person you're searching for? Well...
It's quite embarrassing, but...
It's...
You were kind of mumbling there, so I didn't hear you.
Anyway...
We're all in good hands now that Master and Mash are here to help us, but we don't know who it is. Okay. Now let's get out there and start searching. But we still don't know who you're looking for. Okay. Oh, she headed out so eagerly. There's still so many questions left, but let's just go after 100 Personas, Senpai. Do you have any clues, or...?
Well, she's almost certainly inside Chaldea, but other than that, we have no clues.
So you're going into this blind? To search every nook and cranny somewhere as vast as Chaldea could take a long time.
There's no need for concern. We have full knowledge of her
Personality, characteristics, and abilities. We have some limited insight into what might happen around her or what she might do. I can only guess that it's Serenity, but I don't know for certain.
So we ask Master to lead us to places where she might be.
I see. Rather than sleuthing, you already have a few places in mind to search. Exactly. Now the first place we would like to go is... Is it our room? No, we were just there, so it wouldn't make sense.
This is where you wanted to go. Interesting. Here. Then let's go.
Why are you pulling out your dagger and swinging it around before you enter? 100 Personas? 100 Personas? Yeah, I'd be a bit concerned too. What? Blackbeard. Blackbeard. Where's Blackbeard? Okay. I don't know. I doubt whoever you're looking for would want to be around him. Personas. It's just, okay. You know what? Sure.
Pretty girl figurine. Pretty girl figurines are the best. It's like 2 and 3 dimensions got together and made the baby of my dreams. This plump, yet oh so flat belly is to die for. Ah, this sculpt is a work of art. That devilish whim called adolescence.
The wonderful transition between girlhood and womanhood only. That lasts only the pre. Okay. Blackbeard, what are you going on about, buddy?
This delicate balance can only be expressed
Through microscopic adjustments.
a technique in craftsmanship that can only be achieved by steady-handed experts. That soft skin and the bouncy bits, all to convey that age. It's so marvelous.
I don't even. What? Why? Personas, why are we here? In Blackbeard's room of all places?
Yeah, this Blackbeard's eyes can't be deceived. This figure has cast-off parts. Culcus brand figures.
Oh. So Media is the Chaldea producer for anime figures? I guess? Okay. I mean, it makes some sense. We know from, like, I think it was Carnival Phantasm that she. Oh no, she just made dresses, right? Did she do anything? I guess with her magical abilities, she could do a lot. Doesn't necessarily have to.
Always a high-quality brand. You never disappoint. It's already a superb piece of work. But even more capacious elements than
Incorporate the third-dimensional sense of
being able to take off clothes. This has got to be a challenge for the great Blackbeard, taunting me
to strip it or not to strip it.
But don't underestimate me. I don't have a problem displaying my figures in my room after they've been stripped.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't, man. Even if my parents see them, I would proudly declare, Mom, Dad, this is what? Blackbeard. What the fuck, buddy?
This is how a real man lives. And now, if you'll excuse me,
I'll take a little taste.
bag.
Oh no, the edge of the figure's closed. 100 personas, how could you? Apologize to the expert craftsman, aka Media, who worked so tirelessly on every frill of the figure's skirt.
We missed.
Even pervy otaku like Blackbeard have rights. Maybe. You saw what kind of man he is. He loves cute things to an almost sickening level, and his greed drives to make them his own, and he feels joy from managing and observing them. Okay. If the one we were searching for has been captured, this creep would naturally be the first suspect. Yeah, the only cute person I can imagine Persona's knowing it has to be Serenity, right? It has to be. The reason why 100 Personas cannot find who they're looking for is because they've been captured and imprisoned by Blackbeard? No, I don't think so. That's a bit far-fetched. Totally, I'm being framed. Totally blameless.
There are tons of angels in Chaldea of prime age, like Mary and...
Somebody... Why did we summon Blackbeard again? Can we like get rid of him?
That's exactly why I always try to interact with such angels at the borderline acceptable level.
Why is he like this? After all, if I accidentally touch or hug them, I get killed. You deserve it. But that only means if there were no such risks, you would do that sort of thing. Yeah. The one we're seeking is not risky or dangerous at all. They're just small, just cute.
What kind of rare angel is that? Are they around? Where? Where's my camera?
We knew it. There's a possibility that he would trick them with enticing words or drag them back to his lair.
Fess up.
Refuse, and it's just a matter of us annihilating you first, or we can search your room.
Shh. Give me a break. Blackbeard may be bad, but I am no low-level scum who can't be proud of his own way of life. If I were to fall in love with the girl, it'd only be because it's mutual.
I would get her parents' permission. Okay. I mean...
And then head off to a church to get married. That's the route to a true end.
There's no way we're giving her away to scum like you. We will not allow it. It has to be Serenity, right? Who else would it be?
This is taking a turn for the insane.
Let's try to calm things down, senpai. What? What is even... What? I don't even know anymore, man. I just... okay, you know what? We just won't worry about it, I guess. Just Blackbeard. We're gonna try and make this quick, buddy. But I don't know anymore. I just don't know. Crit? Okay. Crit. I know she crit, but that level 60 didn't do much. Well. Okay. Let's see. Any... Oh, that's a crit. Take that. Wait, isn't this Da Vinci's workshop? What happened to us being in Blackbeard's room? Okay. I guess they didn't want to make an entirely new background with like anime figures. They're just like, oh, we'll use one of the other Chaldea-based backgrounds we already have. I wish you use one of those. It's fine. Understandable. It is just an interlude. I wouldn't expect them to make backgrounds for... Yeah. That caught me off guard when I realized we were just in the the workshop.
Phew. Here I was in my own room, minding my business, just admiring my lovely figures, and you go all aggro. What did I do to deserve this?
Not here.
We were wrong. I told you I didn't know what you were on about as soon as you got here. A brand new figure, broken. Blackbeard's gonna cry.
Ugh, don't cry while we're here. Disgusting. Yeah, you know, I can't even really blame her.
Shock.
You mustn't hunch personas. Blackbeard may be bad, but he's a pure-hearted dreamer when it comes to his hobbies. Even if disavowing his hobby is the right thing to do, it'll only result in his mental collapse.
What, it's okay to insult me in front of my face now? Even you are so cruel today, Miss Mesh.
Just accept it, Blackbeard. It's over. It's so jover.
It was all just a misunderstanding.
The one we're looking for is not here.
You must apologize. An apology?
Do you think apologizing will fix my poor beloved figure? Yeah, give him the QP he needs to replace it.
This girl,
an elven-eared craftsman, worked her hardest to make
this figure by hand. There's no chance of getting another one.
Will you accept our apology if this thing gets fixed? We'll send a Dew Painter over to you later? I assume that's meant to refer to... I was gonna say Hokusai, but was Hokusai introduced when this interlude was put out? I wouldn't think so. So it has to be Da Vinci, right?
Well, what? You can fix it.
Huh. Oh. No, okay, no, it's just one of the personas. Oh, alright.
Ha! Don't underestimate the 100 personas. Our 100 specializations are not just on the battlefield.
Dew Painter, as that name suggests, can paint anything in any color, and is an expert at befuddling the enemy through coloring. Oh. He should be an expert in sculpting if I remember correctly. He did say that magical reconstruction is one of his favorite tasks. Okay. To further improve this figure to match your greatest desire should be no harder than a snap of the fingers to him.
Apology accepted. So, first I want these knee-high
socks to be gone to show off her healthy, thick legs, and I'll add glasses or a quarter instrument and a ribbon. And her clothes will be partially off and her sides. Blackbeard. Maybe you hit him on the head a little too hard. He's fainted, but he's still grinning.
So we were wrong about the first suspect. We cannot give up yet. I say to the next suspect, Master Mash, please lead the way.
Who's next? Again, I'm not entirely sure when the 100 Personas interlude takes place. 'Cause she's an early servant, but she's not... But her interlude doesn't take place on the map. But that doesn't necessarily mean much, because there's been other interludes from early servants that just took place all here, so it's hard to say. Well, this could be anybody. Like, I don't know who's meant to be the servant among those 4 different classes we're gonna fight.
Based on what happened with the Blackbeard, we're looking for someone small and cute.
I'm sure we'll find him soon. Probably. Maybe.
Yes, let's keep the positive attitude.
She's shy, so you've definitely never met her before. Well, then it can't be Serenity. Then who are we looking for? Please let us know if you see someone fitting that description immediately. Is it just one of her personas? By the way, who's looking for this person? Is it just you, Asako? No, this is very important to all of us. I am not the only one looking.
The rest of the personas are also on the lookout. Speak of the devil, take a look. Gozul the Strong is over there.
Oh? Good work, that's spirit. The arm wrestling? Oh crap, this is no time to laugh. I'll lose my grip if I don't keep my stomach taut. You're as strong as you look. You're no Grendel, but you still got some potential.
That ain't fair, Wolf. What you all talk when you said you'd end it in an instant? This ain't a competition of stamina. I'm a big idiot who enjoys a game of arm wrestling or two. A valiant match is nice and all, but hurry up and switch.
Gozul the Strong makes a come-at-me gesture.
Oh? Oh? Don't tell me you want me to get in on this too? Ooh, this guy's tough. It's Big Golden. This guy's gonna go up against me and Wolf at the same time, one with each arm. You're underestimating us. A bastard like you. I love it.
Yeah, so laughable. This guy's got a hot head. But we can get irritated after the match is over. And the information you want from us is more valuable than the two of us. We know not to laugh at that.
Looks like Gozul's trying to get those two to tell him the information we need by beating them in an arm wrestling match.
Look at all those bulging muscles. Amazing. Ritsuka?
Overall combat efficiency aside, Gozul's probably the strongest of all of us when it comes to sheer arm power. I do not think he's at a disadvantage. And I see Makul the Quick over there by the halls. Whoosh! What amazing speed.
He's racing.
But I won't lose sight of someone in a foot race, and you're in my turf.
Hey, who's running in the halls? Walk quietly. No matter how rushed you are, you do not run. Okay, mother. I'll get on Terasuke and chase down rule breakers to the ends of the earth.
And Makul's doing some kind of competition of his own. I see. A hunter's eyes may have spotted her. And oh, there's Zaid the Base over there. Impressive. As the Roman Emperor, the incarnation of art itself, and obviously versed in dance too, I am impressed with
Your graceful, elegant movements.
Nimu. You are no ordinary person. Surely you must be able to gracefully avoid security sensors like that. You're right.
They possess unique and wonderful rhythm. I'm learning a lot, Teehee. Oh wait, we can't just sit here watching or all we are is an audience. I need to dance my heart out too. Wait, why am I in a dance contest? Dancing is hardly my area of Well, apparently it is. Well, yes, Saeed. I don't think you should worry too much about Saeed. Probably for the best. Damn. First Einsburn consultation room and now this. Zaid just gets clowned on, I guess? So all your personas are putting their skills to practical use to collect information on their own.
That is our strength. Diversity through 100 specialties.
Someone's weakness may be someone else's strength. As such, we have limitless options for moving through the shadows. It's effective, I guess. In that area, we believe we're the greatest among the Hassans. Okay. So what's your strength, Asako? Well, I do have a proper skill I'm versed in, But
for some reason lately I've been in the role of gathering and coordinating the others.
Yeah, probably hard to manage all of them, huh? This is likely because there are just so few of us who can communicate with Master properly.
Speaking of communicating, I realize that she also has difficulty doing so.
Which is why something like this happened in the first place.
100 personas? No, nothing. I'm just talking to myself. Now then.
Even though we have 100 specialties, we're up against fame and heroic spirits. None of these competitions will be easy. Guess yeah, I guess not.
Since I have a bit of free time, I'm thinking of helping the others out if I get a chance.
Are we allowed? Seems like cheating.
There's no need to worry, Master. After all, we are us.
All the matches are judged by 100 personas. All the matches are witnessed by 100 personas.
We are all one.
So if even someone tickles an opponent's arm or maybe sticks out a foot to trip a runner in a race, because you're all one person, it's fair game? Those are all just methods we might employ to win the competition. It is neither cheating nor intervention from an outside party. We are, after all, doing these things ourselves. I don't know, that seems like it goes against the spirit of competition. I see? Then let us go, Master. Help me help myself. This gets more confusing the more you think about it. Yeah, a little bit. So many Hassans, all part of the same one. This must be what Jilkest's is like? What? Okay, so it's gonna be a bunch of people who are fighting. The Berserkers will be Kintoki and Beowulf, Atlantes the Archer, and then Saber or Nero and Matahari are the assassin saber assassin combo. Okay. Sounds good to me. I still feel like this is against the spirit of things, but you know, we won't worry about that too much. That's fine. That is all good, man. Yeah, sure. We'll burn our skills now. Why not? Sorry, Beowulf. We're being kind of scumbags, but hey, you know. Alright, from here on, we'll take... Oh, I don't have anyone good to swap in for this, actually. They would all be at disadvantage. Alright, well, we'll just do this then, I guess. That's great. Go for Draco. Of course he's not. Of course he didn't. There you go. That's better. Alright. Just Nero and Mata left. Nero Mata. Near Automata. I probably should have done 2 Bazits, actually. Instead of the Buster combo. Whatever. It's fine. You know what? What am I doing? Just... Actually, I don't even need to do that. Hang on, actually... That would come Matahari. And then give Draco Overcharge. And then boom. The Frig Rack will likely not even need to come into play. Because Draco should. Well, even with Overcharge, I don't know if this will do quite enough. Yeah. Alright. Skills, of course. Oh, she still attacked the 3rd time. Okay. Or 2nd time, technically. With 3rd action. I'll take it. Yeah, Saber Piece or Monument. That's fine, that's fine. We'll take it, I guess. Oh, we lost. The moment he started using both arms, I should have realized it was a battle royale, not an arm wrestling match. Why the hell didn't I watch out for someone creeping up from behind? If I only had one more arm. What, you don't think I could just grow one from sheer willpower alone? This wasn't a foot race, it was an obstacle course. I should have paid closer attention to the rules. Those unpredictable, unexpected motion spheres are well beyond ordinary. If you lived in my time, I would have hired you as a court dancer. Yes indeed. I'm sure you would have been in great demand at every inn. Poor Zaid. Now tell us everything you know. If you know anything about her movements, anything that could give us even a clue, tell us. If it's not Serenity, then I have no idea. We see, if we put everything we've learned together and consider it, we could best summarize it by saying you didn't learn anything. I'm guessing. Something fishy is going on with the kids lately. Okay. Do you think that's true, 100 Personas? It could be possible. It doesn't seem that far-fetched of a reason for this. Reason? Either way, we have some clues now. Let's go see the children. I still have no idea who we're looking for. Like, Serenity wouldn't be among the children. Probably. I don't think she would risk accidentally, like, brushing against one and poisoning them. So I don't... I've got no idea. I've got no clue. Here? Let's just knock. Oh, Woodpecker is singing knock knock. Oh, we have visitors. Yes, who's there? It's Ritsuko. Master, anybody else with you? Yes, me and 100 Personas. Maybe come in? No. Interesting. Why no? Why, what's going on? Huh? No means no. If it's just Mommy and Mash. No, nobody can come in. Yep, nobody can absolutely come in.
results at last. Now if I may.
Oh wait, 100 personas! No, we should respect their... I told you can't come in!
I said so.
Oh? That's... Ah, so you were here all along. So it is one of the 100 personas. But a child version? Now it makes me wonder back to Fate Zero. when 100 personas got slaughtered by a Skandar. If there was a... I hope not. I hope there wasn't a child among the 100 personas in Zero.
Ah, so you were here all along.
So this girl is the one you were looking for? Yes, we're embarrassed to say so, but that is the me that we were looking for.
That's another of the 100 personas. Yes, she's another of our personalities.
But she seems a little different than the rest of the 100 personas. Yeah, a little bit. Excuse me for saying this, but she doesn't seem much like a Hassan or an assassin. Of course not. The specialty of that persona is not knowing or being able to do anything. Damn, that's a rough life. You're just useless. But hey, 100 personas does seem to care. She got really angry at the prospect of Blackbeard trying to marry her, which, you know, understandably. But what does that mean? To know nothing can sometimes be very useful for an assassin. This would be utterly humiliating if it actually happened, but hypothetically, let's say we failed a mission and the enemy captured us. If we had a persona that knows nothing, then no matter how much they were interrogated, they couldn't reveal anything because they don't know anything. That's terrible. A personality to use only under interrogation? Yeah, I mean, in this personified state, where each of these personalities is like their own individual person, then yes, that is awful to think about. But imagine it as like a singular assassin who can just willingly change personality. Then I can imagine that'd be pretty useful. Yeah. How terrible, bad, to treat such a cute little girl that way. We found her wandering the hallway and heard her story. That's why we brought her here. That's right. That's right, you shouldn't have to do something you don't want to. You shouldn't have to be trapped by a boring and painful fate. That's a book you should just leave closed. That's why we decided to let her stay here. Here, her only job is to enjoy drinking tea and chatting. She doesn't talk much, but she's so cute when she eats snacks. Like a little squirrel.
I'm grateful you took good care of her until now, but...
Are you going to take our friend away? Even though there's so many of you already?
No one else can fill her role. There is no changing the fact that she's one of our faces. We cannot have her stay in here forever. Now come, we're going home.
Ooh. Okay, here's the thing though. You really shouldn't be at risk of being captured, I would think. So I feel like her fear is unfounded, but But I guess no, just knowing that that is the role you would play if 100 Personas did get cat, I guess, yeah.
You can't. I'm not going to let you take our friend.
Right, we just got to be friends. We don't want to say bye-bye yet. We haven't even learned her name.
I see we have no choice.
It appears we must first teach these children to heed their elders. I'm kinda on their side, though. I don't know. But please be gentle with them 100 Personas. Let's just calm things down so we can talk. I don't know, I'm kinda on the kid's side. Oh, you know a question I had that I forgot to ask during Salieri's interlude? Why? So we know that Little Jean Alter, Santa Alter, was in Salieri's interlude. Like she was one of the ones that popped up during the him teaching them, right? But isn't that literally just Jolter? And she was transformed for that Christmas event. Unless Salieri's interlude came out during / around the Christmas event, that doesn't make sense. You feel me? Because her and regular Jolter shouldn't technically, in terms of like the canon, shouldn't coexist because they are one and the same. Right? So I thought that was kind of strange. My best guess is that his interlude just came out around that Christmas, and so you're meant to infer that Jolter was still minified. But to be fair, I also don't know much about that event other than that she was turned small. Like, was she cloned as well? Like, was she cloned and then the clone or the original, depending, however you want to look at it, then drank the youth potion? Like, I don't know. Damn. Those defense boosts she had kind of went crazy. She saved herself something fierce. Did I say shave? I meant save. I think it said shave. You know what I meant. Alright. Alright, are we all calmed down now? Would you listen? Now that the children have had their spankings, wow. We're not giving in. We won't just do whatever mean thing the adults tell us we have to. Don't you hurt our friend. 100 Personas, have mercy on them. I cannot believe Mash and Master are looking at us like that. But it seems there's still some misunderstanding. To restate. Oh. Allow us to clarify. Is that her? You have no job at Chaldea. You're not in okay, no. No, okay. I think she just... I thought it was gonna be like... This is like me from... yeah, no, okay, no. Okay, so yeah, she just took off the mask to, like, help calm her, I guess. You have no job at Chaldea. You're not in charge of being interrogated. You are just a part of us.
Not in charge of getting interrogated?
Of course not. Matters would be different if we were exclusively assassins as we were in life.
But now we are Master's servant. There's no situation in which we would be captured.
Well, I wouldn't say no situation. It could happen. But yeah, most enemies would just kill you and... But if it's like Zero and all of them have to be killed individually, then the kid version would have to be killed as well.
Then why are you trying to take them back?
Since we were summoned, this persona never showed her face. Not once. This one is still an important part of us. All of us, were simply worried about her.
Worried?
That's right. Gozul, Makul, Zaid. Everyone's looking for you. You should at least put in an appearance so everyone can stop worrying. And after that, if you want to come back to your new friends and play, you may do as you like. They are also Master's servants. Spending time interacting with others is a good thing. Perhaps that is your new role here. After all, I'm too embarrassed to join in tea parties like this one.
Okay, then I'll go back.
Yes, let's go back.
Oh, why didn't you tell us earlier?
If she isn't going to get harmed and if the people at home are worried, then obviously she should go home once in a while. You just need to come here whenever you want to have a tea party.
When you've left all your worries behind or forgotten them.
Or just foisted them onto the adults. That's when we have a great grand tea party.
See you again, tiny little Hassan.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I never imagined such a Hassan existed. Well, technically she's part of the personas, but yeah, I mean, yeah, still, technically, yeah.
Yes, I'm surprised to see her. She was so tiny and cute.
Surprised? That's actually our line. Huh? Well, we are a conglomerate, we're individuals. We do not, however, have any sort of connection that would allow us to communicate mentally. That's why it took all of us and so much effort to find her. And that is why she also didn't know who you are or what your purpose is. Isn't that strange, though? Like, yeah, you can't communicate with each other mentally, but when you were summoned, shouldn't you have all had the knowledge of where you were and who your master is? I would have thought so, but maybe, I guess not. And that's probably why she didn't want to leave the children's room.
I see. So this all happened because she didn't know what sort of master senpai is. Huh. As a servant who spent a lot of time contracted with master,
I can tell you this much. Yeah, we would never order you to get interrogated.
As long as we're here, we won't ever let you get hurt. Absolutely not. And like the other 100 personas, you won't have to do that
sort of dirty jobs you did in the past.
Sheesh, I'm quite astonished.
To be honest, I'm appalled.
Even though we're a servant
best suited for that kind of dirty work, Master has never once ordered us to do anything of the sort.
And the fact that we know with certainty that Master would never issue such orders. Humph. You're a strange, strange woman, Master.
Think so? Even though it's impossible to tell with that mask on, I have a feeling she's smiling as she says that. I can tell from her tone of voice.
It's like we just found a new friend here in Chaldea.
We should introduce her to the other 100 personas as well as the other servants. Oh, and we should give her a tour of Chaldea, too.
Little Hassan, is there anywhere you'd like to go?
Where? I can take you anywhere. Please don't hesitate to ask. Did she show up among... I have to double check. I don't think she showed up among the children in Salieri's interlude. I guess, was she like forgotten about by the writers? To be fair, I guess if this is her only appearance ever, I guess not everyone would know to utilize her when drawing a group activity with the Chaldea children. But I kind of feel bad if this is her only appearance and she and this is yeah, I feel bad. Oh my god. But wait, can't you just go spirit form and that won't... Wait. You shouldn't need to use the... Okay, I don't know.
Potty.
Okay, that's a first priority, but hold it a little longer, okay? Asuko, do you also specialize in babysitting? Okay. You know, not what I was expecting out of this interlude, but interesting to know that they have that kind of persona among them, I guess. All right. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at Salieri's interlude, because I really don't remember him, or her, that is, Little Hassan, showing up in that. But again, like I said, I don't necessarily blame the writers for forgetting, because again, if this was like her only appearance, and like the writer who wrote 100 Personas like I don't know who wrote 100 Personas interlude, but if it was like a minor writer, like someone who doesn't have like a lot of influence, I guess, within the Los Angeles Type Moon writing team for FGO, then I guess it would, okay, I guess it makes sense. Anyway, alright, one more. You know, I said Medea or Katie Gale, but I kind of want to do like pirates. Yeah, let's do the pirates next. Capture Captain Kidd's treasure. And we'll grab Koyanshkaya. I'm just trying to decide if I want the... Yeah, give me the beast one. Try and power Bond Draco. Master Mesh, we're here. Time to get off.
Okay, Doctor, please check the communication system.
Okay, we just got a cold open, I guess. We're just right into it.
It looks fine. I can't believe we're looking for Captain Kidd's treasure. How exciting. Do you feel in your element, Dr. Roman?
Well, my name is Romani Ackerman. Roman for short.
It Adventures like looking for pirate treasures are part of what makes humans romantic. I guess.
Just before Kid was caught, he told a fellow pirate the whereabouts of his treasure. But he was a pirate, you know. Stories you hear from a drunk aren't all that trustworthy. True. So nobody ever found where Captain Kidd's treasure lay. But you happen to know it was a factual piece of info?
How do you know where it is, Mary?
Oh, I found out later the treasure I previously gave up on belonged to Captain Kidd.
You gave up on it?
By chance, I ended up on this island a little before I became a pirate. Since I was here, I decided to look around and I found the treasure. Yeah, I think it was treasure. I only saw it from a distance.
At a distance? You didn't get close?
There was a reason I couldn't, you see. Okay, let's go. I guess we'll see what that reason was, maybe?
I'm looking forward to this. First we have to get through this forest, I think. Oh my. There's something here.
Where money ladies treasure. Where meet ale treasure.
I guess even pirate zombies are still pirates, apparently.
Some things never change.
Let's send them on their way to heaven.
Amen.
Alright. Amen, sister.
前衛は私がバックアップできますか？
Alright. I got real unlucky. Do this. Troy. To hopefully... I don't know if zombies will have human attribute. Hopefully they do. Yeah, we'll do it like this. This should get through it. Yep. Nice.
Zombies.
Zombitches. No, it doesn't work. I guess zombitches works. If any group of people deserves to be called a bitch, should be pirates and zombies. So. Yeah. And when I say pirates, I of course mean these old-timey, you know, do unspeakable things to women and kill people types, not the modern day, internet pirates. Because I dabble in a bit of, well, never mind. Probably shouldn't admit to, the technical, yeah, forget about it. Don't worry about it. All I'm saying is I have some games that may or may not have been yar har yo hoed. You know what I'm saying? That is neither here nor there. Alright, berserkers. Berserker! Give me a Castoria. Dankeschön. Alright.
There we go. Hey, Master. I feel a little bad for them. Is it okay if I bury them? Sure. Thank you, Master. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. They're zombies, but alright. Oh, you're very kind. Come on, Mary, I'll help. I'll help too. Okay. If I may. May the saints of heaven preserve them. May the dominions welcome them. May their souls be taken up to heaven. Take pity upon us and save our souls. Amen. Alright. Thank you. Sorry for taking so long. Most pirates end up thrown into the sea. Yeah. I thought it might be nice to actually have someone pray on their behalf for once. Let's keep going. Past these wilds is a cave at the bottom of the mountain. That's where the treasure is. Amazed no one found it if it's that easy. Didn't we start in Okeanos? Isn't this the background for one of the sections in America? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I swear this is one of the backgrounds for America, but... Alright. I'm amazed no one found it if it's that easy. Those pirates came so close. Well, it's probably... because of things like that wandering around. Mary, you need to tell us stuff like that ahead of time. Yeah, it'd be helpful. Yeah, sorry. But preparing for combat. Well, we'll forgive you. Not much to be done about it now. It's all over and done with. You are forgiven. Alright. Now. Meow. Meow. Actually, a full combo might not be a horrible idea. Oh. Yeah, I'll do this. This should handle it quite nicely. Probably. I guess there's a chance. Oh yeah, no. We don't even need Fragarak. Take that all day. Oh, pretty much done with the summer adventure grind. I didn't end up with... I mean, I got the amount of dragon scales I wanted before the end of the event. I actually surpassed the amount. But I could have ended up with more. For some reason... the dragon scales must have had a lower drop rate than the other 3 gold chest items. Because I swear, I got like... maybe like 18 to 20% of... Nah, even 20% might be pushing it. Like 16 to 18% of the drops from the gold chests I got were dragon scales, and then it was like 22% like the was not the divine wine, not the Lagudos. What was the 4th thing in the gold chest? I don't know. And then like 30% plus
on the Lagudos and Divine Wine. It was very interesting. Was it only 3 things? Maybe it was only 3 things. No.
Phew, we got them. What's the Chimera doing on an island like this? And those zombies back there acted a little strange too. Master.
I have a really bad feeling, yeah. Me too, yes. Doctor? Doctor?
Treasure.
Dr. Vomit's asleep. When we get back, we should punish him. Agreed.
Okay, we're here.
Good, looks like no one's been here but me.
So no one's touched it? That's great.
So Mary, why didn't you take the treasure? Even if that was too much to carry, you could have at least stuffed some jewels in a bag.
Well, you see, he wouldn't let me.
He who?
He who?
I think we'll see him any minute now. Oh, there he is. Captain Kidd? Yeah, alright.
Curse ye. Curse ye all. None can have me treasure. It's mine. It's Captain Kidd's treasure.
Yeah, you could have maybe led with that, Mary.
Captain Kidd!
That's a ghost, isn't it?
Oh, that's right.
He was here, so I gave up. In life, I had no way to fight a ghost. Though thinking back, maybe I should have brought a silver sword or a cross or some holy water. Maybe.
No one can have me treasure. It's all mine, not yours. None can have.
Hi, I'm a pirate. I've come to take your treasure.
I'm also a pirate. That treasure's just rotting away here. So, old man, give it to me.
I'm very sorry, but that treasure is of no use to you now. We're gonna take it back and use it to help the living, the era, the world.
Curse ye. None can have me treasure.
Yeah, but you see, you don't have much of a choice there, buddy. Buddy old pal. Buddy. Badoof. You silly goof.
まだまだ未熟者ですが頑張ります。
When will they learn?
行きます。
They can't beat the oncoming tide. It's Draco.
突破します。暗殺英圧イングズ。
I feel bad for them, truly.
よかろう。望みを声にせよ。行くぞ。ルクスリア。やったは。ロササングリス。 望みを声に。我が舌を喜ばせろ。
Alright, Captain. It's just you, Captain, my captain. We've defeated your men, slain them. I'm surprised Captain Kidd isn't a servant yet. But I guess to be fair, there's already a lot of pirate servants. They probably thought about it at one point, I'd imagine, but were like, do we need another pirate? Like, do we really? No.
望みを我が舌を喜ばせろ。せい。世の行く手は阻めぬ。地の大輪を咲かせよ。
Sorry for yawning so much. Like I said, this is literally first thing in the morning. And I have a stream in an hour and 50 minutes. But I was like, I kind of want to record this and get this done early before it gets hot.
どうせ捨てるし。
Alright, you both just wasted your only chances to get a hit in. Good for you, I guess. You foolish fools of fools.
See what happens when you don't take your opportunity?
you get mollywopped. They're just pirate zombies. What else do you expect?
Impossible. My treasure. My treasure.
Honestly, if they did ever add Captain Kidd, I would want them, when they eventually put out an interlude for him. Again, this is all hypothetical if they ever added him, but in his interlude, reference this and be like, yeah, we actually fought your ghost once when looking for treasure. You're going on about how it's yours, no one else can have it, and that'd be kind of a funny interaction.
Oi, damn it. Oh, damn it all. That's right, I'm dead. I guess I've got no choice, but I hate it.
It'd be even funnier if they made it so he remembered. Because, like, yeah, he was dead when it happened, but, like, he wasn't a heroic spirit, he was just a plain old ghost. So maybe somehow, some way they can make it so he remembers it. That'd be funny.
That was a hard fight.
Not really.
Finally, treasure time.
Yeah, this is a little exciting.
The ghost was over here, so found it. Look at all these chests. Opening.
Maybe something after all this, the punchline is try again, or your experience en route was your treasure. If that happens, we'll bring his ghost back and torture him. Okay, I'm opening it up. Hooray! Yatta! Did it really just end there? Like, you got the treasure? Yay. Okay. Wow. Don't even get to see what they're gonna use the treasure for or anything. It just leaves the... Okay. Deal significant damage that gets more powerful when your HP is low to a single enemy. I guess that just means it'll do even more damage. Like, it scales higher, the amount of damage you do. Oh! Ooh. I don't really have time, though, is the problem. An hour and 45 minutes? You know what? Yeah, that's it. We'll see.
先輩よろしければこれ優れたマ
We'll make it work. Treasure of the Knights Templar. Fuck it, we ball. As they say. Give me that 120 Scotty. Let's go. Hopefully this one doesn't end as abruptly as the other one, where we don't even find out what they do with the treasure.
More treasure?
Wait, is this picking up? Wait. Why did MASH regress? She had the stomach plate armor in the previous interlude of theirs, didn't she? Or am I crazy? I could have sworn she did. Why did she go? It's been only like 2 minutes and I somehow forgot. She had the stomach plate armor in the last one. I'm like 90% sure. Is it just because we're going to Orleans when she didn't have it? Maybe? I don't know anymore.
More treasure?
Yep, but it's not pirate treasure. It's the treasure of the Knights Templar. I assume this is picking up right after, right? Because we're still on that island.
Oh, you mean the treasure that was hidden when the Templars were executed as heretics? Pirates are definitely exciting. This time around, I promise to fully monitor you guys. I hope so.
Mary, I'm amazed you knew about the Templars' treasure. Remember how we went to all sorts of places during our pirating years? Oh yes, when we got to port, you would always go out exploring.
It was hard for you, Anne,
Because men would always follow you around, even just walking down the street.
Aw, you're so mean.
I mean, I think she's just pointing out a fact.
Doctor. Yeah, what is it?
I know most of what there is to know about the Templars, but I'll let you explain. It's too much of a hassle. Okay. Yay! She shoved all the tedious work to me! Oh well, that's what a back-end support job is about.
The Knights Templar were a group formed by clergymen to protect pilgrims traveling through the Holy Land. One of their missions was to guard the treasures of knights and believers on pilgrimages. As more pilgrims and crusaders started going to the Holy Land, the Templars gained more wealth to guard.
They ultimately functioned as a bank, including loaning money. They were even entrusted with an entire nation's fortune.
But the Kingdom of France, heavily in debt, captured and tortured many of them.
France wanted to get rid of their debts and take the money.
The French.
Even though they cancelled out their debts, a majority of the fortune France sought disappeared into the shadows. The Templars are even said to have possessed the Holy Grail, but everything's been shrouded in mystery. I heard the story from an old man who said he was a descendant of one of the Templars.
Can we trust him? I'm not sure. He was drunk and kept switching between yelling and crying. But the story itself seems sensible from what he said. The Templars had heard from their spies that their lives were in danger. So they loaded their treasure on a ship and hid it somewhere. Everyone involved in the transport was killed on the spot. Their plan was to hide the treasure until the Templars could rebuild themselves. The old man's ancestor left the Templars so he wouldn't be caught. Even the Templars didn't know where he hid. But the Templars never recovered. His ancestors continued to pass down the word to wait for the Templars' reformation. After about 4 centuries, they stopped caring. He sold me the story for a drink. Damn. Sounds pretty sketchy to me. I concur. Right. Sorry if it doesn't pan out. Hey, you know, it's still an adventure. It'll be fine, since it'll be fun. Yeah.
That's right. It's getting to the treasure that's the fun part. There isn't much we could do with the treasure as we are now anyway. And it can boost our QP. And maybe we'll find something interesting. Let's go.
Always looking on the bright side, Roman.
The old man said it was back here.
But this is just a stone wall.
Was our leader dead? Sorry.
Unless... Too early to say. There might be a brick you remove or push in that opens a door.
No, wait a second. There's a tiny bloodstain on this wall. Oh, you're right. Same with the others. I wonder why. Doctor, please investigate the wall in front of us. Roger. Investigating now. I'm detecting a strong magical energy reading from the wall. Anne, try blasting it with your gun. You're a servant now. Your bullet should get some response. Understood. Here I go.
Oh? The wall started to move. These are golems? Whoa, come to think of it, I heard something about the Templars using black magic.
Was there such a tale?
Well, whatever. Let's just beat these guys. Yeah, I mean, it'd be way too easy if the treasure was completely unguarded, right? You know, that'd be silly.
決めたよ。お前は我が城の影に溶
A
ける
bit
しかなかろう。
silly in it.
我が舌を喜ばせろ。望みを恋にせよ。
Just make sure we get through the first battle in one turn. Alright, alright.
はい。
よかろう。
命令との。
ロササングイス。
Sadly, not gonna get through this one in one turn, but that's fine. It's all good, man. Can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want.
ささやかな。
Alright, perfect.
ルクスリア。
Alright, and now the final golem. Probably gonna be a crystal golem, right? No. Oh, okay. I guess no.
はい。了解。
Get rid of the big boy first.
Finish.
Perfect. Just what we wanted. Defense down. Well, I don't mind if I do.
とくと見とれよ。これぞ獣の象徴。
Let's go even more defense down. And we'll do... Actually, let me use this on herself. Boom, boom, boom. I probably should just use that buster. I don't know why I didn't. We'll be fine though. Oh yeah. More than fine, actually.
この程度。
Uber fine. That took a good minute there to load. Not literally a minute, but weirdly long. Yeah, we'll just bring a caster again. Having the bond ups is nice. Yeah, we'll start with this and I'll swap Hokusai in. Or Ibuki. Probably Ibuki. The golems are all down, but I'm seeing more enemy responses up ahead. Proceed with caution. Sure thing, Doctor. This makes me think the old man's story might be true. Let's go. Yeah, pretty not bad for a random drunk guy you met in a bar. Mary. Could have gone worse. Ooh, this side's clear too. Security's tight. I'm getting excited. We probably won't find a grail. Maybe we will. That's to say, I don't mean the Holy Grails we recover. I mean the Holy Grail of legend. Probably not. That would be an adventure indeed. Master, do you want the Holy Grail? I want a future. You know what? Fair enough. I see. You aren't very greedy. Or maybe you are. The future or peace. Those are really big wishes, so you probably don't have time to be thinking about smaller wishes. As the guy paying for everyone's salary, that would be great. That aside, I'm picking up some life form signals. Be careful. Doctor, a fair salary is an absolute necessity to keep talented people around. Let's go. True. I mean, Matt Mash is speaking facts. You know, capitalism. Or, well, ideal capitalism. Unfortunately, you know, doesn't always quite work out that way. But
行きますは加減が難しいんだよね。古きルール。そういうのもありよね。望みを声にせよ。と。
Nice. Good job, Ibuki. Ibuki no Jinshi. No, not good job. Ah, well.
そういうのもありよね。
That's fine. Zombie soldiers and homunculi. Homunculus.
望みをわわしたを喜ばせろ。世の行く手は阻めぬ。せい。
Nice.
ロササングリス。
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not like I was expecting to kill you or anything. Baka. Alright. I just want to make sure. Hopefully, Draco can kill the rear one. Or not. Okay. Awkward. This is what you get for embarrassing me. That heckin' homunculi. Proto-homunculus, huh? Let's do... This should maybe do the homunculus in. The front guy's gonna live, though, Saddler. No, neither of them. Ah, well. You win some, you lose some. And sometimes it just gets plain old annoying. Nice. What did the homunculi drop again? Oh, the bottled homunculi, baby homunculi things, I think, right? Yeah. And a proof of hero. Well, I'll take that. Not in need of too many of those lately, but you know, having them won't hurt. Not at all. Rider. I'm going to assume another pirate beat us here first. That's my guess. Probably Francis Drake. Maybe Blackbeard. I think those are the only other pirates out at this point, though. Bart definitely wasn't out. Is that it for pirates? Am I forgetting someone? I mean, I guess technically Jason, sort of, but not pirate and... Oh no, Jason wasn't out either. But he's also not a rider, he's a saber. So... yeah, I think it just... Francis and Blackbeard, not including Bart. Because he wasn't out. Yeah, okay, that's probably one of them. Phew, homunculi and zombies. Were the zombies people killed by the Templars? If that's true, they must have been there a long time. Let's pray their souls find rest. We're almost at the end. The treasure should be there. Should be. Not necessarily will be. Oh? Apparently it's there, okay. Wow. This is... Mounds of riches! We did it, Master. Hold it. Hey, in that cave. I'm picking up a life form signal that we have all become very familiar with. Some say the Templars used black magic, others that they didn't. I think this probably proves it. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I'm sure there are tons of stories like that. But would you normally go to these lengths? A dragon? Oh, it's a dragon!
I can only say, well, fight!
Alright, my guess of it being another pirate servant was wrong. Dragon makes sense too. You know, guarding its hoard. But, 300,000. What does it think we are? Huh? Thinking 300k would be enough to stop us. To hold us back. What a silly fraud. Crit, please. Nice critical, nice critical. Nice, okay. The game decided to be nice. Alright. Well, I believe this should do the job. Oh yeah, he's done. If I hadn't gotten that crit, man, it would have been iffy. But with the crit, yeah. Actually, even without the crit, I think we would have been okay. that did a lot. Wow, yeah, I think we would have been fine. Alright, well, we'll take it. And of course we get a dragon scale. Thankies. Free dragon scale. I'm at 65 now. 65 after having used 15 on Mash to get her skills to 9. Finally. So, not bad. Not bad.
We won. Victory. Ooh, I'm exhausted. I can't wait to take a bath.
It's pretty standard for a dragon to guard treasure, but I didn't expect the Templars to use one. Or the dragon just came here afterward.
They're less like Templars, and more like templates.
Am I right? Foe, when we get back, bite Dr. Roman on the nose. As hard as you can.
I'm sorry.
I thought that was a good one. It was okay. You tried your best, Roman. Anyway, this is a huge pile of treasure, Master.
Yeah, I like it.
There's enough money here to easily buy a country or two. Any grails?
Nope. I'm not picking up anything. But I do see magical energy here and there in the treasure. Can you search for me?
Maybe it's this crystal skull? Maybe. A crystal skull. That's a rare treasure indeed.
What about this? It's a set of weapons and armor. Probably used by the Templars. Magically, it's nothing special, but it's valuable as a treasure.
The right thing to do would be to return these to the Templars' followers, but we're pirates, so we'll just keep it, thank you very much. Understandable, have a nice day.
This is also for saving the world. Yep.
Let's make good use of this to save the world.
Right, Master?
Yeah, right. We earned it. No one has any right to say shit. After everything Ritsuka goes through. Yeah, 10 million QP, baby! Woo!
Ah, how nice. Well,
those were fun. Nothing like inspirationally, like groundbreaking, you know, emotionally, but they were just, you know, fun little, you know, treasure hunts. I can appreciate that, but yeah. Anyway, overall, pretty good. Yeah, like I said, the Mary and Anne ones, just fun little treasure hunts. You know, like we had nothing special. But then the 100%ers one actually caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting them to have a little version. So I'm kind of sad it doesn't really get counted among the children much. It seems. Assuming I'm remembering Salieri's interlude when they flashed the image of the children singing in the choir. I really don't remember her being there, which sucks, but again, I could have just missed her. But who knows? Anyway, I guess for now it's gonna do it. Cause yeah, nah. About hour 15, hour 20, got a stream to do, so I'll leave this here. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, next time we'll probably for sure do Media and Kid Gil. Those will be the next two, but for now, we'll just have to see you later. Peace.